Welcome to SAT TV News. I am Alicia George. In our top stories, 3 persons injured in shooting incident in St. Joseph. Guyana authorities arrest mother, Canadian-born son for cocaine trafficking. Grandfather shoots father, grandson fires back. And in sports, Dominica Secondary School secure win in international cricket tournament. Details of these will follow. Welcome back. On July 8, 2014, 24-year-old Laken Charles of St. Joseph was shot in the neck and abdomen during an alleged argument over EC $2. One bus driver of St. Joseph is now in police custody following the incident, which occurred in that village at about 7:20 p.m., according to Police Public Relations Officer Inspector John Cabin.
Evelina Baptist, 49 years, also of St. Joseph, who was in the immediate vicinity sitting on her step, was also shot in both arms. Barry Serra, who was standing nearby, was struck by a projectile which ricocheted off an adjacent wall, leaving a hematoma on his buttocks. All 3 individuals were taken to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where they were treated. Barry was discharged, while Laken and Evelina were admitted.
Inspector Carbon could not release information about the charges or confirm whether the firearm was licensed or illegal, as the case is still being investigated.
I would not be the one to advocate that we should legalize the herb completely, carte blanche. I think it's something that we have to be very careful about.
Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, during a recently held press conference, said that Dominica must allow talks to continue on the decriminalization of marijuana. He made the statement in response to a question about Dominica's position on legalization of the drug.
We should allow the discussion to continue. It's a matter we should discuss, hear different views, and to determine to what extent we're going to address the issue of the decriminalization of marijuana. The discussion we may have in Dominica is in respect to looking at the laws in respect to convictions for the possession of marijuana.
According to the Prime Minister, the time has come to review the laws of Dominica in relation to marijuana. He questioned whether persons should be sent to prison for possessing small amounts of the illegal drug.
The police may find somebody with 2 seeds in his pocket, and the person will be arrested and sent, and then the person will have a record, criminal record for the rest of his life. Now, imagine a 19-year-old being arrested for this, that for the rest of their life he's unable to advance in any significant way.
He says we need to determine whether allowing small quantities of the drug to be used for religious and other purposes would be wise, noting that there would be restriction on its use.
Obviously, one would have to place certain conditions on that, meaning you cannot smoke it in public, you can't be on a bus and pull it out. You can't be on the block and smoking it. It has to be in the privacy of your home or the privacy of your property.
The Prime Minister also stated that concerns of who would be allowed to cultivate the plant need to be addressed, among several other safety issues. In June, the Prime Minister of Jamaica and her cabinet had decided to amend the Dangerous Drugs Act and a proposal for the decriminalization of the use of ganja for religious purposes. The public can now make a contribution to this year's World Creole Music Festival WCMF's lineup. The Dominica Festivals Committee, DFC, launched an online survey for the supporting cast of the event during a press conference held on Wednesday, July 9, 2014. Events assistant of the DFC, Marvel Williams, said the survey helps young bands and upcoming artists in gaining exposure while promoting the World Creole Music Festival. 6 slots will be filled following the survey.
Moving forward, we will have a deadline for the end of voting. We will announce at one of our press conferences who are the bands and individuals filling the 6 slots for the supporting cast. So we're asking everybody to be a part of it. You have the opportunities. It's open, it's free, and let's make this work. We must remember that the World Creole Music Festival is the only indigenous festival in the Caribbean, longest standing. I mean, we are strong for 18 years. That is why we came up with the theme, Creole Runs the Night. We are strong, we are the only ones who can boast of hosting a festival for 18 long-standing years.
She said this survey is one way of improving the World Creole Music Festival product by listening to the public. Williams stressed that without the patrons, there would not be a Creole festival. So including the public is very important.
Just to run through the local bands and individuals we have thus far: Swede Entertainment, The Beats, SOS Band, Digital Vibes, RMD Band, also known as Remedy Band, Cross Vibes, F Note Jazz Band, T Orchestra, Signal Band, and Caribbean Vibes. As it relates to the solo artists, we have Golda, Steely Man, Shoe, Divine Songs, Lyric, Beetle J, Finesse Devolution, Jason Ray Charles, Chad, Deluxe F, Anxious, Star Black, Colton T, Fia Bright, Asher Thomas.
The survey can be found on www.wcmfdominica.com. Meanwhile, Digicel, a major contributor of the festival for several years, is a gold sponsor of this year's event. Natalie Walsh, marketing manager of Digicel, said her company's vision is to support events which cater to entertainment, educational, social, and/or cultural opportunities that can inspire positive energy, such as the World Creole Music Festival.
Digicel is once again proud to be the main corporate sponsor of this year's World Creole Music Festival. This sponsorship affirms our continued support and contribution towards the development and the enhancement of Dominica's culture and the country's entertainment industry. Digicel is encouraging the support of all the Dominican artists, events, performers, and merchandise produced to celebrate the festival by all Dominicans and thereby helping to give some stimulus to the local economy.
We now go to the People's Bowl, brought to you by Beacon. When we return, more stories. Welcome back. President of the Dominica Water Sports Association, DWA, Simon Walsh, says Dive Fest is in its 21st year and will be extraordinary with a number of activities for the public to participate in. In an interview with Star TV on Tuesday, July 9th, Walsh stated the first event will take place on Friday, July 11th with the Happy Hour event featuring Fanatic Band at the Fortune Hotel from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. This will be followed by Discover Scuba on Saturday, July 12th at the Anchorage Hotel from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., followed by a beginner's dive on the reef. From 12:30 noon to 5 p.m. at the Rosalie Bay Resort, interested persons will get to see baby turtles leave shore and swim out to sea.
And the great news there is that you can actually take a free shuttle from Roseau over to Rosalie Bay, enjoy the festivities, and take the shuttle back. If you're interested in doing the shuttle, you just call Rosalie Bay at 446-1010 and let them know you're interested in a shuttle and what time you can get the shuttle and further details. It's a free service. Then on Wednesday, we have the Try Diving up at Sunset Bay. So the same program we run this coming Saturday will also run next week Wednesday up at Sunset Bay. So anybody located in the Salisbury area, Portsmouth area can come to Sunset Bay and enjoy the same experience of trying diving for the first time. And then we wrap up the Wednesday with the ever popular Jing Ping Ting, which is our Jingping music. Lots of prizes given away for the best heel and toe, food, drinks, sponsored by Johnny Walker. So we look forward to having our usual very entertaining and very enjoyable Jingping this coming Wednesday. That'll be at Owl Dive in Lubia.
On Thursday, July 17th, the third edition of the Island Chef Competition will be held at the Anchorage Hotel from 7 p.m. Chefs Island Wild will compete in a cooking competition to earn the title of Top Chef for 2014.
By the Saturday after that, July 19th, getting into the final weekend, we'll have the Kids Snorkel Treasure Hunt, which is run over at Champagne Dive and Reef. Champagne Reef Dive and Snorkel. So head down to Champagne at 12 o'clock. It's totally free for anybody 8 years and older. You'll be able to take part in a very well managed, for sometimes 50, 60 kids. It's a snorkel treasure hunt, so little items will be hidden in the rocks and in the coral, and kids will be in shallow water swimming around trying to find these items for the treasure hunt and then win great competitions provided by our sponsors. On the same day, we have another family event. It was the discounted whale watch from the Anchorage Hotel. $40 for adults, $25 for children. Great opportunity to take the whole family out and experience hopefully you'll see some sperm whales, and if not, at least get dolphin jumping alongside the boat as you head in or back out.
A lobster dinner will also be held on Saturday, July 19th at the Sunset Bay Hotel from 7 p.m. and the proceeds will be donated to the DWA, while a fish fest will take place at Soufriere from 8 p.m. Dive Fest will come to a close on Sunday, July 20th, with the traditional Kubuli canoe races in Soufriere from 1 p.m.
Everybody knows the Kubuli canoe race already. It's famous for a highly entertaining day of boat races, and we're going to be wrapping it up with the Soufriere Kubuli Beach Party, where WCK will be playing as the sun sets down in Soufriere.
The public is being advised to attend as many events as possible. For updates, persons can check out the Dive Fest page on Facebook. UWP's candidate for the Roseau North constituency, Senator Danny Luque, has apologized for statements made on Thursday, July 3rd at a United Workers' Party public meeting in Soufriere. During the meeting, Luque said that there are some people who deserve to die for keeping Dominica back. He further stated, and I quote, "If I wasn't a believer, I would take out some people in Dominica. You know, my heart is different, and that is why I wouldn't do it. But it have some people that deserve to die in Dominica. Honestly, when you see the sort of things that they do to keep back Dominica," end quote. Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit on Monday, July 7th, said that he finds it extraordinary that people would make those very brazen statements inciting violence against people and literally talking about killing people. Honorable Skerrit said they are taking those threats seriously, and he personally believes that the police should call in Danny Luque to question him on what his plans are, because this statement is a very serious statement. Luque since apologized for his statement on Tuesday, July 8th.
I sincerely regret the statements and without reservation apologize to the people of the Soufriere constituency in particular and the people of Dominica in general. I am deeply sorry for the inconvenience and embarrassment that may have been caused to the members of my family, the constituents of Roseau North, my colleagues in the United Workers' Party Team Dominica, and the Parliament of Dominica. I pledge my continued commitment to serve the people of Roseau North and the people of Dominica.
At the time, Luque was apologizing on Q95's The Hot Seat. A Night in Paris is a theme under which the Dominica State College DSC's Masquerade Ball will be guided this year. The ball is an annual event organized by the Journalism Club at the college and presents an opportunity for students to socialize outside of classes.
Within that club itself, we have other groups like subcommittees. We have the IT committee. We specifically had a masquerade ball committee to deal with that. But as time goes by, we decided to all just pitch in and see how we can pull this off and make it a success.
The event targets college students as well as the public and is expected to take place from 6 p.m. on July 25th at the Crazy Coconuts Complex. Tickets cost $60 for single and $100 for couples and can be purchased from club members at 613-9242 or 276-6738.
We would love to have adults come to that event. As long as you have the time, you want to have a good time, you have the money to spend, trust me, you want to come to that event. Young people, old people, all kinds of people, just going to come together and have fun and just, have a ball of a time.
It is a formal event with a strict color code of white, gold, and black. Entertainment for the night will be DJ Median. Net proceeds will go towards charity and advancement of the club.